You're talking with sophomore Sarah Beatty of the MSUB women's cross country team. Sarah, you're heading into the last part of your season. Why don't you talk about the first part of the season, the women's team, and your overall thoughts?
I think we started off at a decent way to start, and now we're just getting faster, and the gap between the fifth and sixth is getting closer together, and everybody's working together, and we're starting to pack up more. And I think we're going to do good at the end of the year, this coming up to conference.
So collegiate running, you've got 1 year under your belt. Starting into your second season, what are some of the big things that you learned?
I learned not to push it every day because I got injured last year, and that didn't help me at all. And this year I started off at a slower and easier pace, and I've been working up, and my speed has been getting better each meet.
And who are some of the people that helped you figure out that first year?
Bailey Bomar and Rio are very good they were helpful at telling me how to just do what I need to do for myself and just keep it like what I need to do and not always try to push it if I can't. And you can take it easy one day and stuff.
I know you work on different things every week. Sometimes it's a team thing, sometimes it's an individual. What are the standouts so far for you on the season?
I think with the new freshmen coming in, I've really been working with them, and we've been being a good pack for like the last runners, and we're starting to move it up, and we're just getting better, and we're great friends, so it's a lot of fun.
And what does that do for you personally on the team, for your confidence?
It just boosts it a lot that there's like younger people that are kind of like taking my advice now, and we're just having fun together, and we can just talk the entire run, and like it's just way more fun this year.
You've had a lot of different kinds of meets this season. You've run on some really fun courses. You've had some smaller meets, some bigger ones. This weekend you're going to be at Riverfront, and you haven't been on it yet this year. Talk about that meet.
I think it should be pretty good. It's flat and very fast. I ran there all through high school, so I know the course very well. And I think our team will do very well at this meet because last week at Colorado was hilly and it was a little bit harder, but if we can go fast on a hilly course, we can go fast on a flat course as well.
And this is sort of your tune-up before the GNAC. You're going to have some really competitive teams at this meet. What does your team want to do?
We're just going to try to do what we do best, try to stay together and close the gaps between the fifth and the fourth runners, which we're closing in on that. And I also think that if we try and keep up with some of those teams just a little bit, we can try and get some good times. They are pretty fast, so we don't want to run the race for them. We want to run our own races, but I think we'll do pretty well.
And what does it mean to you to be on a course that you're so familiar with?
I think it's pretty cool because it's like my home area, and I've gotten so many PRs and there's so many memories out there that it's just a fun place to go back to and enjoy again and run it.
Familiar course for your Billings runners this week out at Riverfront Park. The women's team's going to be facing some stiff competition from the University of Mary and Black Hills State, but it should be a fun meet for everybody.
Yeah, the University of Mary is ranked number 3 in the NCAA right now in the last poll this week. And they also have the defending national champion on their team as an individual champion, Alexis Zeiss. And so it's going to be pretty tough out there. And Black Hills State is tough too. They have a really good women's team. The Rocky women have really improved too. So yeah, they'll face some tough competition out there.
A familiar course, like I was saying, you've got several Billings kids on your team who have run the course, in high school and in middle school. Talk about that. Some of them mentioned yesterday how much fun it was going to be to race out there.
Yeah, they like that course. It's pretty fast. There's a lot of stretches where you get off the grass and you're running on kind of an asphalt trail, so it's much faster than our normal cross-country meets are, which are all on grass. And there aren't any hills either, so it's a chance for them to run maybe their fastest 5K of the year, or even in their lives. And the course record out there for the women is 16:57, and it was set by Chelsea Smith of BYU Hawaii back in 2004 when we hosted the Pac West meet here, and she ended up being a national champion in Division II. So you know, I could see that record falling with Alexis coming out from University of Mary. You know, and depends what they want to do. You know, I don't know what their plan is out there, but you know, they may want to run her really fast out there, or maybe just work on their pack. You know, it's hard to say, but I could see that course record falling. Yeah.
Bailey Bomar stepped up last week. Some of your fourth and fifth runners are really closing that gap. Talk about the women's team right now and how they're doing.
Yeah, they're still a pretty young team. You know, we had just a couple upperclassmen, you know, up there in their top 5. But yeah, Bailey's been running really well lately. She's been healthy, and she moved up into our second spot. And I think Nikki Aiken is usually up there, and she didn't have her best race at Boulder, Colorado last week. But if we get everybody healthy on the same day and feeling good, you know, they could do pretty well.
And you'll be using this as a tune-up for the GNAC Championships as well.
Yeah, you know, they're running a 5-kilometer race, and that's fairly short for them. Their championship races will be 6 kilometers, but so not too much difference. But they'll get a chance to really kind of open up on this course and see if they can run a fast time. And it's important to get something a little faster in this time of year and get ready for the championships.